pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Here's the return from inside. Loses the football. The scramble is on. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Pulls it in. It's Parker. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester, Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
I mean, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense get pushed back. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And they hand it off to the back. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. To the air, it's Murphy. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. All back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Reed. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big play from both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James. And
he'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Reed. That's caught. It's Parker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs. The ball to the ground. The defense has it. Off and running.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
Comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To the air, it's Murphy. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Ball handed off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Reed. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Look out, he's loose. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Boy, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ducks offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. It's a draw play. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The LSU offense back on the field. With a bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. But what a grab by the sophomore. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Pulls it in. It's Valentine. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Durham. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my
eye. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Near the sticks, it's Parker. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The Duck strategy here.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. They can't stop him. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. He's in return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. The ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It seems like they've been searching for something to go their way, and here it is. Tip ball up in the air. They come down with it. See if this can build some momentum for them.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
The Ducks will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Back to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short connection with a tight end here. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You're starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murphy. Pressure is coming. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So Lonnie Moore in this play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in the scoring opportunity. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Throws it to the right. Downfield shot falls in. They couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Man, the key there as the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's a draw. Fights through a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quick throw, catch made. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock low.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, LSU. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. It's complete on the crossing route. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stop right there at the line, no gain. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Working clock with the ground game. Fighting him off.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch in space. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for some space. It's Barry. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Inside deals now from the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirkcombe Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.